Hello and welcome to another JMP video. I'm your host JonNario, and today I'm going to be talking about the passive ability on the Candy Barbarian. And one thing that just went under the radar for me personally, and that is going to be that the passive ability actually got increased more than I actually initially thought. So in the Shadowy Spotlight update, if you actually haven't seen the video, I actually did go ahead and just went over every single patch that I managed to just discover and just put it into a video, just letting you know what is going to be essentially everything that is on the Shadowy Spotlight update. In that video, I actually did showcase on the Shadowy Spotlight, I did showcase that the Candy Barbarian's passive ability gets a physical damage increase of 39%, which is still true to this day. As you can tell, my class bonus, my class multiplier is 30%. If I actually do get the red gumdrop passive ability, it will say 69%, which is essentially a 39% physical damage increase, or total physical damage, by the way, because it's class multiplier. So it will just increase your physical damage by 39% at total, which is the difference between total and base is the base damage you can actually see is just a 46,000, and my total physical damage is going to be the one on the character sheet. But if you actually do check on the ability on the red gumdrop, it will say when attacked, the Candy Barbarian will sometimes drop rage-inducing gumdrops, increasing attack speed and movement speed and physical damage. But if I actually go into my Xbox account, you can actually just read out the passive ability that it will say when attacked, the Candy Barbarian will drop sometimes rage-inducing gumdrops, increasing attack speed and movement speed. So keep this one in mind so you can actually just understand where I was just confused about this. And yeah, you can actually see that it already gives an attack speed and movement speed increase prior to the Shadowy Spotlight update. But if you actually do read the patch notes on the Shadowy Spotlight, it will actually just say Rage Candy gives increase to movement speed and attack speed, which is obviously what we already know. Like I just mentioned, it is already been on the Candy Barbarian. So it pretty much originally I thought that this was going to be something that they just, it gets a movement speed and attack speed increase, and additionally it now buffs physical damage. So pretty much it says that it will give movement speed and attack speed, and now we will additionally buff the damage. That's how I just interpreted it first when I read it, but in reality it says gives increased movement speed and attack speed. This is the reason why they should just put in numbers on the patch notes, because this can just be confusing, and I'm pretty sure this went over the head of literally everyone else. So when I actually did some testing, because I was doing some testing for the Hidden FX video on the Candy Barbarian, stay tuned for that one by the way, I actually just was going and checking if it was correct 39%. So I was actually just checking the class multiplier, and then I just realized that the movement speed and attack speed was much greater than what I just expected. Because if I actually do go into my Xbox account right here, you can actually see that my movement speed and my attack speed is going to be 227 attack speed and 101 into movement speed. Keep those two numbers in mind. If I actually do a rage, get a rage gumdrop, you can actually just see that my movement speed goes upwards of 121 and 327, which is a plus 100 to my attack speed and plus 20 to my movement speed. Keep those numbers in mind. If I actually do go into my PC version, you can actually see that my movement speed is 56 and my attack speed is 107. But if I actually do get the rage gumdrop, you can actually see that my movement speed goes upwards to 96 and my attack speed goes to 214. That is not plus 20 and plus 100. That is plus 100% and plus 40 into the movement speed. So it got increased from plus 20 to plus 40. And now it has the same movement speed buff as Dino Tamer, which is just bonkers to think about. So yes, it now has a plus 40 base movement speed increase with the red gumdrop, and the attack speed gets increased by 2 times, as you can actually tell. Class multiplier on my basic attack speed, class multiplier on 100%. So it means that it will just increase it by 100%. Before it used to be like plus 100 bonus or something like that. I don't remember where it actually, how it actually looked, but I do believe it was plus 100 without the percentage. And now it will just multiply your attack speed by 2 times, and it will also increase your movement speed by plus 40. So if I actually do give more attack speed, as you quickly can see, this is going to be my attack speed on the Candy Barbarian. So as you can tell right here, my attack speed, again, so you know, is 2 times. is 160 and 71. So my movement speed, this is without any testing, so my movement speed should be 111 right here, and my attack speed should be 320. So again, if I go over here, there you go, 111, 320. So plus 40 and 2 times. This is something that I just flew under the radar for me, because I only originally I thought that it was just a physical damage increase, which that alone was already really good, and the plus 20 movement speed and the plus 100 base attack speed. But when I was just doing the testing, just checking the damage, I just noticed that the movement speed and the attack speed was just getting incremented by quite a lot. This is actually really good. Especially for newer players. Newer players are just going to have a field day with this, because it essentially just makes it so that not only can you just run much quickly, much easier, you can just technically just have max attack speed with only 150%. So yes, just having only 150% on your attack speed, if you get the rage gun drop, which can be gotten from Sugar Crash and from your ultimate ability and by taking damage. So it's going to be active like a lot of the time. If you actually just activate the ability, you will be attacking at well over 300%, and that is pretty much just max attack speed. Which here's the difference. This is 160 attack speed. Look at that, by the way. Look at that that crowd control. That basic attack is not even a joke. Like, what the hell is even this? But yeah, anyways, this is just my attack speed, as you probably could tell. This is my regular attack speed, and this is with the passive ability. You can tell there's a huge difference right there. This is with an increased damage and an increased 40 movement speed. Once again, my base movement speed, you see it right here. And if I get the plus 40 movement speed increase, well, Alright, as you can tell, this is just my movement speed increase right here with the passive ability. This is with passive, this is without passive. And the attack speed, as you can tell, this is my basic attack, and there you go. This is just my attack speed with lag, because trophy is laggy right now. Anyways, so yes, that's the little video that I just wanted to go over. This is something that just flew under my radar. This is definitely something that no one's talking about. TLDR, they should really just put in the numbers whenever they just increase something. Please, for the love of God, put in the numbers in every single thing. Even if it is a movement speed increase, put in the number. How much do you increase? And it will not cause any of this confusion, because this one just made it a little bit more confusing. So yeah, I just wanted to let you all know in regards to this. Candy Barbarian, Jesus, the Candy Barbarian has so many ridiculously good things. Like, the passive ability already was just ridiculously good. Now with this, it's just really great. Not to mention now it has the vanilla swirling, which is stronger with less knockbacks. Spin to win, the ultimate ability, which is just absolutely ridiculous still to this point. Like, the Candy Barbarian is just so good right now. It's such a solid all-around class. So give it a shot, give it a whirl, and you yourself, if you haven't used the Candy Barbarian, just combine this and combine with all of the other stuff that the Candy Barbarian has. You're going to see that this character is actually really good. And not to mention that there's actually like a hidden effects on the Candy Barbarian, which is just going to allow you to have red gumdrop like really easily. Speaking of those abilities, again, just stay tuned for the hidden effects video on the Candy Barbarian. So thank you for watching, thank you for checking out as always. Leave a like, subscribe for more content like this, very near to 4K subscribers, and like always, I hope to see you guys next time. Take care and keep on hunting. See ya.